What's up? Welcome back for more Honkai Factor. Alright, so we're gonna continue the last part of ongoing Make a Wish Fest. I have no clue how it will end. Whee! We are fuming with anger, frustration, and a little bit of indignation. Rice Cake impulsively arrived at the registration point in Area 3 by itself. Taratot. I'm never playing with Kiana again. Games are supposed to follow the rules. You can't just change them on a whim. If you don't press the cleanup button, the rest whole design for Area 2 is wasted, and all of our previous battles become meaningless. Huh? I don't like her idea, Rice Cake. It was the same in Area 1. Kiana knew how much I trusted her, and still, she kept pulling the wool over my eyes. And everyone, they're always saying things that leave me confused and dizzy. Taratat. Do I really belong with everyone? Rice Cake looked around, hoping to find someone to team up with, but each time she backed off either because Dada. Okay, you gotta change. Got a typo error here. Potential companion appeared aloof, or was already talking to someone else. Forget it. It wagged its tail, and with the sound of a bell only itself could hear, it imagined the cheers of victory. One rice cake is enough. Let's take a look around. Shy and conflicted woman. If you can defeat the chosen greetings target in the Spring Festival greeting battle, the target needs to send you the blessing you desire. In other words, the loser has to grant the winner's wish. Wouldn't it be great if I don't team up with Kiana? So that after defeating her, I can make her taste Lyra's cookies. But I came to Area 3 because I want to team up with Kiana. Sick. If we really team up, will I get so excited that tears start streaming down my face? No. That'd be way too embarrassing. I'll first work on controlling my facial expressions until I can hand out cookies with a cheerful smile. Taratat. Even in dreams, this Kiana is actually so popular. Yeah, she is. Wee. What kind of blessing should I ask from them anyway? You should base it on who you win against. There's no point in considering this right now. What if the blessing I want is another 100 blessings? What are you talking about? Given Overseer Teresa's personality, the blessing she sends would definitely be within reasonable limits. Sorry. Little one, you don't need to apologize, do you? If you keep asking rhetorical questions, I won't team up with you. This is how I talk. Have you never heard it before? Why are they arguing? It's all my fault. I should have blurted. Quick, hide! You can see me! You can see me! Ice Cake curled up into a ball, and only then did it realize it suddenly missed the shell from her dreams. But I can already smell the scent of Rice Cake. Are you here to help Kiana find a teammate? Actually, I was planning to play by myself. She tried to stay calm, using an objective tone to explain everything that had happened in Area 2 to me. Rice Cake, I got an idea. Since this is a Spring Festival greeting battle zone, where we make friends through battles, celebrate through battles, and bond through battles, maybe we can try solving our problem the Area 3 with. In Area 3, you can form a team with 4 people. Once the team is formed, the team leader can send a Spring Festival greeting invitation to any other team. If they accept, the game platform will immediately set up a best of 3 match. The first 2 rounds are 1-on-1, and the final round is 2-on-2. So what do you say? Want to team up with me? Sure. No way. May would definitely prefer to team up with Kiana over me. I can find someone else. Why didn't you call her big lazy cat? Eh, I just forgot. That's all. Anyway, I was originally looking for a partner to compete against Kiana. And considering how well you did in the games in the first 2 areas, you're the best choice to team up with. But isn't you good friends with Big Lazy Cat? Why do you suddenly want to compete against her? Are you just saying that to make me feel better? Because if I win, Kana will have to give me a special blessing. Huh? What kind of blessing? Detective Rice Cake can't use another truth attack this round. Ah, May, you're cheating. But you still have a chance for a deep friendly exchange with me. As compensation, you can ask me any other questions you're curious about. Really? Okay, then I'll ask. What do I like in May's eyes? If you could swap lives with someone for a day, who would choose? What do I look? Oh, Ice Cake is so curious about everything, acting on instinct or passion, sometimes scatterbrained, sometimes sharp, and occasionally causing trouble because of it. When facing trouble, you tend to get nervous, but after thinking it over, you always bravely take it on. To me, that's what makes you so adorable. That's right! I'm just resting and recharging, getting ready for my next move. If I could imagine colors for people I've never met, the young Kiana I imagine might probably use your tone to deny how similar you two are. We're not similar at all. Haha, just like that tone. Not that. It must be nice to have a friend like me. Could I be like that too? Oh, look! 2 lone players over there. There are 2 lone players too. Why not team up and take on the Spring Festival greeting battle together? Eh? Vita? And Rita! Wow, what a pair! What are you doing here? You'll have to ask the benevolent Vita here about that. I didn't want this either, but everyone coldly banned me from Area 2's dust cleaning rumble because I was overpowered. So I packed up, followed the signs, and ended up at near Area 3. Then I ran into Mr. Siegfried, Mr. Randall, and Miss Rita. To avoid holding everyone up, Miss Rita volunteered to escort me back to Area 2. She's so noble. Miss Rita, no amount of flattery will change how I see you. Ah, looks like I'm stuck spending my boring days in the tower of Area 2. Hmm. If Rita is still worried, why not join a team like Vita suggested? That way, you can keep an eye on her while enjoying the Area 3 activities. And with May here, the three of us will make a great team. Taratat. Looks like we have an agreement. Yes, Rice Cake makes a good point. In that case, why don't you be the team leader since you come up with the idea? Do you have a team name in mind? I thought of one 5 seconds ago. Rita, could you hold up your smart guide for me? Rice Cake raised its tail, carefully wrote her masterpiece with the tip of its tail, and then sent a Spring Festival invitation to Kat. The team only cowards won't accept my invitation is applied to give me a Spring Festival greeting. Only cowards won't accept my invitation. Oh, yeah. Wow. It's unlikely Rice Cake ran off just for this. But fortunately, everything in Area 3 is going according to my plan. Why don't we accept for now and ask for clarification later when we have the chance? This isn't exactly how we plan to team up, but we've got 4 people now. Be ashamed not to play. So, the family. So, does anyone have any ideas for a team name? It should reflect each member's personality. You mean like the reliable big sister, the cute little sister, the responsible me, and the silly you with that constant smile? Haha! Thanks to Teresa's suggestion, a brilliant name suddenly popped into Kiana's mind. How about a loving family? Oh! I just said a family. It's simple, catchy, and easy to remember. If my daughters like it, I've got no objections. Alright, it's settled then. Who wants to go first? I'll go. As the big sister in a loving family, it makes sense for me to lead. Having such a thoughtful daughter is wonderful. I'll cheer you on from the audience. As with that, oh wow, as a dad, shouldn't you give your daughter some tactical advice first? Fine. Ahem. Anyway, if you're facing May, use the cooking tactics Rita's been practicing to throw her off. If it's Rita, go all out. If it's rice cake, tell it to her preparing. Idiot. Dad, can say that. Uh, then just tell rice cake some jokes about me. That little one loves to laugh. Aha. What about Rita? If it were Rita, well, that can help you there. My opponent is really you, Rita. What the hell is this? Since I'm a player, you should be prepared for this. May is there. Why are you coming straight toward me? How can I greet you properly if I don't come closer? Hey, you've got a point. You're coming at me, huh? Why did the atmosphere become so tense right from the start? Although it's a game, you can take it lightly. That's right. In many past competitive games, the moment I let my guard down, the Randall-sama would strike, despite the fact that she was new to those games. To win, I must go all out from the very beginning. There's no other way. Rita. Other than to monitor Rita, I didn't join Rice-Kid's team to save game from being one-sided. You did it to go head-to-head. You did it to go head-to-head with me, right? Of course. There is no stone ring on the fan board for Durandal-sama to reverse the game. Therefore, this is actually a game I'm most skilled at. One that requires steady, calculated play. You still hung up on the result of that soccer match we had in the Bubble universe? A 4-1 advantage reversed by a decisive goal from Durandal-sama is hard not to be hung up on it. Sorry, my mind was solely on kicking the ball into the stone ring to prove my abilities. Had I ignored that additional rule, no need to apologize. This time, the one who needs to be concerned with the result is likely yourself. Taradan. Let's go, Rita. when you do this, like when you do scenes like this or a transition like this, it always reminds me of Persona when when a battle is about to start. I'm gonna try to edit that. Oh, there's no battle? Okay, continue. One-on-one battle. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Durandal and Rita. Yay! I lost again. Durandal-sama is truly impressive. I most likely relied on my sister's help. If I had to come up with a strategy for yearly chibis on my own, I'd have been stuck for ages. Hey, I'm just happy I could help. Rita, space of 3. Still have a chance. Yes, I'm just disappointed I couldn't ask Durandal-sama for the blessing I wanted. Huh? Rita, you don't have to be confined by the game rules. Just tell me what blessing you'd like. Really? Of course. Then I hope you can authorize your likeness for a character in the Studio Reasons project. Authorize my likeness? Yes. Not long ago, I happened to run into Miss Bronya, who was struggling with the character design. To help her, I boldly gave her my suggestion. To my surprise, she not only accepted it, but she even came up with a detailed plan. Let me relay Miss Bronya's concept. The character is a blonde girl skilled with a lance. Whenever she swings a weapon taller than herself with full force, her tiny body stumbles from the momentum. If you quickly alternate the directional keys during this, you'll see Rita! Sorry, Runa-sama. My suggestion may have been a bit influenced by personal feelings. Don't say that. This idea is great. I think we can use it somewhere. Just note it down for now. Are you planning to do with my sister? Oh dear, this is. Look at me, I'm staying out of this. I can totally understand how Rita feels. Small, soft, and cute things always tug at our heartstrings, making us want to protect them. I bet May feels the same way right now, doesn't she? Huh? Hmm? Why did May suddenly let go? Rescue stared confused at May, who had turned her back as if pretending to be a bystander. As a moment ago, Rescue had clearly been in her arms. Vita, look what have you done? You've killed the mood. Really? Then, to make up for it, let me take the next round. Trust me, I'll hit things back up. Before that, I think you owe everyone an honest confession about who you really are. Hmm? You're not like any of the Vitas we met in Area 2. You're the real Vita. Uh-oh. I thought I hidden it well. I didn't expect Yana to see right through me. Ah, she's back. Back in Area 2, use some method to remotely control the lucky Vita who was always with us. I didn't call you out at the time because you helped me in the dream, and we didn't have any reason to be enemies. More importantly, I didn't want Auntie to be further upset by this matter back then. But in the third district, you drop all pretenses and even try to use the same old trick. Vita, what exactly are you trying to do? Since my mascots can bring so much joy to everyone, my personal appearance will surely bring even more happiness. Besides, I can sense that you're actually quite pleased by my work as a guide in the New Year's tree. You suddenly come out of nowhere and started explaining things on your own. Don't worry, with you around, I can't do anything bad. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't choose to do it during the holiday. But you already did it. Although the outcome wasn't too bad, it really troubled Auntie for quite a while. Is it not too bad the same as good? Well, if I'm going to do something that you might consider bad next time, I'll definitely write a notes letter in advance. That's... Don't try to act cute in front of Kiana. You dare to do this again? Since you're here in person, you might as well explain yourself properly. Why did you tamper with the design of Zone 1 and Zone 2? Do you have any idea how much effort I had put in to clean up the mess you left behind? I did this all to help the adorable little rice cake. Me? I know it's cute without you saying it, so stop using it as an excuse for your bad behavior. I merely pick up a few of the most interesting ideas from dozens that you had discarded and put them back in. At most, this is just making good use of waste. I really like your initial design for Zone 3. The losing side has to randomly draw a blessing from the max out blessing pool and grant it to the winner, and it must be fulfilled unconditionally. Wow, just imagine what exciting stories this rule will spark. Can a blessing given reluctantly still be considered a blessing? Only when the giver is sincere can the receiver feel truly blessed. I agree. That's why I haven't made any optimization to the current Zone 3. But do you really think it's fun to work together to catch the red envelope thief and fight alongside the mascot everyone's tired of seeing in the final plan? That's just the general direction. The details are another matter, but it's definitely the proposal that best fits the festival theme. Give me 3 benefits unrelated to the festive theme within 10 seconds. The final solution is reliable, unlikely to go wrong, and has no safety risk. In my opinion, these 3 benefits are just extensions of one, so you need to add 2 more. Don't push your luck. Come on, just admit it. You're a good overseer, and you simply need to have more faith in your abilities. Otherwise, you wouldn't have played safe out of the worry that the park would go wrong, nor would you have been so anxious that you stayed overnight at the office. Hey you, don't tell me you did something while I was asleep. You look so adorable when you were asleep, and I couldn't help. Shut up! In any case, I've successfully proven one thing. Even with all the setbacks, you are fully capable of handling all sudden turns and thrilling developments. Just like right now. Yet you don't thank me, and instead blame me. How this is heartening for me. Cut the nonsense. What do you really want? I want you to be gentle and patient with me, to acknowledge my efforts, and I want to hear you say, I am Teresa, and I love you all, especially Vita. Tara. I will never let you win. Okay, let's see. I do want Teresa to say that. The Yuli Chiblis from Salt Snow Holy City are here as well. Let's check out their effect. When Yuli is attacked by the Salt Snow Holy City Yuli Chiblis with threat, they can generate Soul Fire. Soul Fire will provide an attack buff to all Yuli Chiblis that increase at instance. If you activate it early, it will surely bring a significant boost to the entire thing. Wow! I wanted Teresa to say that. Oh, my dear overseer Teresa. Are you so reluctant to say those words? I fight for our one big happy family. Taratat. We lost again? Rice quickly pondered the battle situation in his mind. No matter how hard it thought, the outcome of if you don't accept it, it's your fault couldn't be changed. After losing two matches in a row, May and I have no reason to participate anymore. Taratat. Oh well, since I lost, I guess I'll have to confess my real motive for insisting on coming to the Spring Festival Park and deliberately alternating the plans. Hmm, let's see what else you can come up with. In a typical school life manga, showing off and causing trouble are ways of expressing affection. Though childish, they work surprisingly well. Through these acts, you guys who have my affection finally notice me. Huh? Childish? Don't make this face. Must be hard to believe. But ever since leaving the Spring Festival dream, there's been an emptiness in my heart. While it consumes happiness, it also silently creates sorrow. I know that to you, I'm just a dispensable teammate who's only here to make up the numbers. I laugh with you, watch you play, yet I can never taste the same joy. Even if I suddenly disappear at any moment, your laughter would never cease. But in my eyes, you all shine so brightly and are so irreplaceable. You, Overseer Teresa, do you know what a grain of sand loves most? It loves winter most, because all strange, misfitting beings will be accepted by the snow that covers everything. Just like this very moment. Taratat. The moment its eyes met Vita's, Rescue felt a hole taking shape in its heart. No matter how much it struggled, all the happiness it had gained was pouring out through that hole with unstoppable momentum. Perhaps it shouldn't have come under the sun, but around the moon there were simply too many stars. And it was but a small snake, neither luminous nor aware of what it truly was. I'm sorry, Vita. You're just like me, yet I completely disregarded your feelings. Then there's May and Rita. I betrayed your trust and ruined your gaming spirits. I'm a terrible captain. And Kiana, I should have always called you a big lazy cat. You're actually a really, really good big sister. Sorry. After making sure everyone heard the apology, Rice Cake suddenly curled up into a ball and fled into the distance. Rice Cake! Wait, if you chase after it to say winning or losing doesn't matter, it will only make things worse. Why is that? Because you hadn't realized the root cause of the problem yet. After all, we've been away from the children's world for too long. So long that we've forgotten we were once children ourselves. While on the other side, there's a rice cake trying its best to fit into the adult world in the most awkward way. Yet, what appears before it is a robust ambiguity of endless veils. Those arrangements and surprises that adults consider thoughtful and romantic. Why do people insist on walking in circles and doing confusing things when a straight line would lead them to the exit? This is probably Rice Cake's biggest worry, and we and all we should have done was just tell the truth. Words spoken aloud may lose their mystery, but is it honesty itself a joyful rehearsal? Vita must have noticed something was wrong with Rice Cake, which is why she deliberately said those things. Of course, Even without those words, the issue would have exploded at some point later because of other matters. Vita, thank you. This time, although your way of solving problems is hard to accept at first, it's better than letting the issue stand between the kid and you forever. Trust me, when it comes to being a big sister, I have plenty of experience. As someone who has been with Kiana and Rice Cake all this time, I only just realized I'm the one who's been an inadequate senior. Then I'm an inadequate big sister. Ha! This kid. Auntie, even if we failed once, we still have a chance for a makeup exam. Rice Cake is quietly observing everyone from afar right now. But I guess as soon as someone takes a step, it will run away just like it did before. May would know best how good I am at running back and forth between those two words that Auntie mentioned. Your gift in this area has really given me a headache for a long time. Leave bringing back rice cake matter to me. If you run into trouble, that has other tricks up its sleeve. This one worked well on you when you were little, so it should work on little rice cake too. Haha, if you're talking about cosplaying Arahato all day long, don't worry, that won't be necessary at all. Being called Big Sister, I can't just let it go like that. We're almost there. Oh shit. Oi! To reach where Rice Cake is, we have to take the suspended walkway. But half a year ago, it was affected by authority testing and was classified as a hazardous area pending restoration. Number 17 most likely installed an electric eye there to film any intruders. But it's been broken for a half a year. The electric eye could be out of power by now. No, I can take chances. If that's the case, it automatically return to charging station. I'd better run faster so it can't capture me. Oh? Turn around, you big. Woo! I almost fell. Hi. Huh? Got you. Wait, don't come closer. Ouch! Gotcha! Can't even stop you, huh? To stop me, number 17 would need at least 100 more surveillance cops. So that's what it is, a surveillance cop. I thought it was some kind of new monster and was about to whack it with my tail. But then it suddenly lit up and spooked me. Anyway, I didn't take it seriously. While it wasn't paying attention, I slowly flew up. Luckily, you didn't hit the surveillance cam, or the maintenance staff would have had quite a headache. Phew, I almost caused another trouble again. Did you come here just to tell me that? Of course not. I have a lot to say. Daradat. Rice cake. Actually, everyone really adores you. Look at that. You all adore me? Well, if you want to know what everyone likes about you, you can check with them when we get back. As for me, I'll just say one thing for now. I'm afraid if I say too much, we won't have time for everything else. You're soft and warm with a sweet and comforting smell. Even though I was too tired to interact with you in the past couple of days, you still stayed by my side. I told you, you're the one who can sleep still. Then I should also thank you for tucking me in. Uh, Rice Cake, all our previous whispers were actually about planning a surprise for you. And during our time at the park, about those things that confuse you. I'm sorry. I didn't consider things from your perspective. I think in your eyes, winning, losing, and the rules are the most important things in games. What everyone cares about most. That's why it's hard for you to accept my casual dismissal of victory and defeat, or my arbitrary changes to the rules, right? Rice Cake nodded firmly. Indeed, winning, losing, and the rules are important, but in the Spring Festival Park, there are things that matter even more. What's that? Having fun. It's the festive atmosphere, the spilled drink, and still being able to cheerfully shout out, Happy Spring Festival! Honkai has indeed ended, yet victory left behind not only joy, but also many problems that humanity must solve. These challenges push everyone to run at full speed until the end of the year, only to finally spare a little time at the beginning of the next year for everyone to rest well and have as much fun as they like. If we have to say, if we have to stay tense even during times like this, we won't have any energy left to work after the spring festival. Then if I suddenly leave, wouldn't I be upsetting everyone and ruining the festive atmosphere? Ugh. Haha, it's not always bad sometimes to have someone singing a different tune. Dot dot dot. I finally understand why everyone likes you so much. Huh? Kiana, I also have something to tell you. I watched over you while you slept, not for the reasons you all mentioned. I I just don't know where to go because I'm scared. Oh, rice cake. For everyone else, the Spring Festival dream is just a beautiful illusion. But for me, who was born there, it is the only reality. So, where am I exactly? Could this moment as we speak be just a dream of mine? How much longer will this dream last? And after it ends, what will become of me? Oh yeah, because Rice Cake isn't part of story of part 2. And it's just a side story of two different side stories. The only one who could tell me the answer was you, who was still asleep. But when you open your eyes, I found my tongue stuck. You're surrounded by many kind and gentle souls, just like yourself. This is the real reason why I can receive such care and delightful surprises. But I am merely a part of you. What am I among all the parts that make up Kiana? I'm just a little accident, a whisk of your leak authority, or perhaps just a fleeting thought. It's all my fault for wanting to make these things part of the surprise. I should have told you from the beginning. Hmm? Rice cake. Well, there are many parts that make up who I am. There are only a few key moments that determine why I became this Kiana, and not a different one. Among these, one part is the most precious. It's just that it remains stuck between the first page of the Book of Time, and I've turned so many pages since then. I've almost forgot about it. Dot dot. What is it? Both the falling tears and the emptiness in their hearts were gently wiped away by each other. A distant memory gradually became clear in this peaceful silence. Behind was the still drifting snow, and the biting cold air whispered against her ears. Suddenly hurried footsteps shook the snowman's round head askew, and the aroma of food rushed up right after, giving her it a firm embrace. Kiana, can you guess what Dad made for you? Ah, so nice. What's that, steak? As pizza? Wow, it's a cheese-loaded toast pizza. That's not right. It's a rice cake today. In the distant land of Shinju, all festive foods eaten during the spring festival are called this. So, should I also call my snowman Rice Man? You can if you like. Dad, can I eat the rice cakes on the small wooden stool by the door? I want to stay with Ada, tiny and invisible T-Rex. It's too warm inside. They'll melt. Of course, but Kiana, what's the invisible T-Rex? It's a word that Natalie came up with while telling stories to her brother, but I was hiding in the room and couldn't hear clearly. So I thought the word sounded cool and wanted to secretly use it. I see. If you're curious, just ask them directly next time they come to sell alcohol. Better you do it, Dad. The bandages on my face might scare them. Would you ask yourself if there were no bandages? Maybe? I guess? I don't know. After all, I've only ever talked to you and the rice men. Ano that? Kiana, making friends isn't as hard as you think. Look at me. I have friends all over the world. Just fire a shot into the sky and they'll come to me from all directions. Then why haven't I seen anyone else beside Natalie and her brother visit Dad? Ahem. My friends are all on their way here. Anyway, I'll only say this once about the secret to making friends. So listen carefully. Hmm? You're so cute with just a bit more sweet talk. Everyone will surely love you. And the second point, which is the most important point, is sincerity. It helps you make friends who can accept your flaws and appreciate your strengths. Sincere. Does it mean I can tell everyone that I'm afraid my bandage might scare them? And how exactly should I talk sweet? Well, try calling her dear Natalie first. And one day, Ada, Tiny, the Invisible T-Rex, and many more people, they will all gathered around the small wooden stool because of your sincerity. And all you need to do is prepare a hot cheese-loaded rice cake for those friends who come from afar. By then, the bell on the door will probably be ringing non-stop all day long. Hey, that sounds awesome. Taratat. At that time, she didn't fully grasp her dad's trick of making friends, but something quietly took root in her heart. That was a bold vision of the future, a yearning that filled her entire childhood, and a beautiful wish that marked the starting point of Kiana's life. It was rice cake that helped me find it again, and it was you all along. Aww. Ugh. Look at that. How could you say no when she asked something about you? Is this me? I didn't know I was this important to you. Yes, very, very important. So, Rice Cake, please don't run off again, okay? You can't hide things from me either. That's a promise. Kiana, I want to make a promise that's more formal and only between good friends. Can I? Well, let's pinky promise. Make 100 years. Make it 100 years, okay? Make it 100 years. Uh-oh. Huh? Recording the facial features of the intruder. Oh no. Getting caught on camera means I'll be censured publicly. Uh-oh.
取らないで。あんたもアウトだよ。こっちに来て。
Man, the first person is also... Uh-oh! Eat lane! Oh! Okay, last two. How do you still take photos after I save you? Looks good. Perfect evidence of you knocking over Klein. Oh shit! It was something else. You actually managed to drain the surveillance cam's battery. Was planning to come up with an excuse to fool number 17. Dad! Klein, we didn't mean to. It's okay. Kiana would have to bear the losses herself after all. She was the one who ordered all these snacks. Oh, really? Why is May here too? My head is dizzy again. I need to rest for a while. After spinning around in place a few times... sorry about that. After spinning around in place a few times, Pink collapsed with a thud into the pile of snacks that she had just dragged to crawl out of. You had used stacking up for the spring festival as an excuse. I might have accepted it. Look, we got rice cake now. Haha! Seems you cleared the air between you. Can and I pinky promised, and we become really, really good friends. What about Mr. Siegfried and I? Of course, you're my good friends too. Is that okay? The hell is that? Rice cake. If the answer is no, we wouldn't have tried to find a way to bring you into reality. Huh? In fact, Kiana had to rest for an extra couple of days after leaving the Spring Festival dream exactly because of this. Fortunately, everyone's wish for you to celebrate the Spring Festival with us made everything go so smoothly. Hehe, where there's a will, there's a way. You're all so kind. I was wondering how I suddenly ended up in the moon base after opening my eyes. You deserve everyone's kindness, Rice Cake. You can come here to hang out with us anytime you want in the future. Of course, when it's bedtime, you'll need to go to bed with me too. That doesn't sound half bad. Alright, why are May and Dad here? Of course, I'm here to check on my partner who's being chased all over the base by security guards. They were fighting so intensely earlier, it really got me fired up. Now that the tension is gone, let's hurry back and have some fun. Oh, you're here to hurry us up. Well then, price kick. What do you... Kenna, come on. Go back with me. Let's have our final friendly showdown. Alright. Oh, of course we're gonna win. We're going to win. Oh my god. I lost in my first try because I was trying to build Saint Freya chivis, but I switched to Quantum since it affects all the tiles. I lost. Pretty good at games, I'll give you that. I'm not that amazing. Just got lucky. No, I know that besides making pets, you must have another wish when you were lit to go to become the game king. That's gonna be the only reason why I couldn't beat you. Heh, keep thinking that. It's a message from Bronya. He says everything is ready and they're just waiting for us. Could this be the surprise that's been hidden until now? That's right. Let's hurry up and not keep everyone waiting too long. Yay! The last one! Yay! Oh.
もしみんなが食卓の前に集まってたら次は熱々のチーズたっぷりお餅の出番
Oh, she's wearing an outfit. Let's go. I got that last 2 years? Ah, and a rice cake? It's still a rice cake. It's what I remembered uh, on the last 2 quests. Okay, Siegfried, you are not allowed to mislead the kids on common knowledge anymore. The way I see, rice cake is definitely a much cooler name than pizza, bacon, or ketchup. Oh my, as expected of my daughter. She understands my good intention right away. Little rice cake, just tell me, you like this name? I love it. Stop toying with the kid. Sis, you better cut in and stop auntie and dad from bickering. You only made the one serving, and everyone gets just one piece. It wouldn't be enough. Not to mention some people would have more than one piece. You're talking about yourself? Who is the chef? It's not just me. There's Senti too. Yeah, she was blabbering about helping out earlier. I bet she can't wait to have a piece. Without Fua holding her back, she would probably be pigging out on it now. I think she's just trying to appear important. That's how she shows her love for rice cakes, right? Haha, you're right. But you better not say that to her face. She has quite a short fuse. Kiana, How long are you going to keep sprinkling that cheese? That's enough already. Huh? Is it too much? You should have never borrowed Senti's sunglasses. Yeah, your eyes were barely open in the first place. Mr. Siegfried, please stop cutting onions with your eyes closed either. Be careful. Ouch! I really got my finger. Ah! You okay? Oh, it's just ketchup. Hmm. But it's tasty actually. Siegfried! You're asking for it. That. What a goofy family. Are you two really gonna just watch from the sidelines? Kiana wants rice cake to taste Toto's pizza in her memory. And those who've traveled thousands of miles to the moon base for the spring festival to try her cooking. If we interfere, we'd only ruin this precious sentiment. Rest assured, May and I won't allow the kitchen to explode. Besides, Kiana and the others have actually have been careful learning the secret recipes that Sushang Sama collected during her wandering days. What a pity. Sushang Sama was looking so much forward to the Spring Festival Park, but got held up by various matters. One of those matters did afford us this secret recipe though. I heard the old master who gave. What's she wearing? That's too fast. You guys read it. Oh, that's gonna be the next outfit. Dominate all foes. Because cooking has to be complex. Okay. Then what about you, Vita? Is it really okay to just watch while everyone is getting ready to celebrate the Spring Festival happily? Oh no no. Did I do that? I don't quite understand what you mean. As expected, you play dumb whenever it comes to questions you don't want to answer. Well, as for the principal's confusion, he gave 3 reasons, and each one turned out to be true. To truly understand your motive, we need to rearrange these 3 reasons in the correct order. The emptiness in your heart led you to the moon base after the spring festival dream. And while what you did appeared to be testing the principles on the surface, in reality, you were guiding everyone toward a scenario where Rice Cake could truly become one of us. Even if the reunion happened... Oh, no. I press it. Even if the reunion happened only in a dream, you still want to thank Rice Cake who allowed you to see the little Vitas. Am I right? Talking about gratitude and appreciation? Alas, it seems that when you plant too many plot devices, they tend to connect themselves in people's minds through the threads of imagination. Seeing you react like this is enough. Alright, I'll be going if there's nothing else. There are so many lovey-dovey people here that it feels a bit suffocating. For a single people, I feel you, Vita. I feel you. Before you leave, please have a slice of hot pizza. 2 slices would be fine too. Happy Spring Festival, Vita. That. You see, this is why I enjoy stories as an observer. Many times, even when I'm ready to close the book, I find myself opening it again because of some unexpected plot twist. Thus, the overseer and the protagonist reunite at the end of the story, and due to this small accident, the story itself becomes more engaging to read. But I really just wanted to see the story of another seedling, sprout of wishing, different from me. After all, no one watches only the first part of a story without seeing what comes next. True. But it's alright. This time, I finally get to say those words. Happy times are always brief, my friends from afar, until we meet again. And happy Spring Festival. Happy New Year! Happy Chinese New Year! Let's go! We finally finished it, and it's all fun. See, what I didn't expect is the plot twist. Where's that? The Vitas where there's so many of them. But I did conclude that it's just that side of Vita, many sides of Vita. Anyways, overall it's a 10 out of 10, of course, as always. And the cutscenes that what is this? The cutscenes on the moon base where they were running from the security cameras. Oh my god, they're really stepping it up with their updates. I keep on telling this every time I see a new thing or like they're utilizing all animations and aspects of game creating. I don't know how to word it, but that's how I see it. With that said, guys, thank you for watching this side story. It was hella fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video of Honkai Impact 3. Happy Spring Festival!